the way it was. When my brother turned 16, he gave him a car. When I turned 16, he told me to paint the house.
That's a big difference.
That's about the best way I can describe my relationship with my father.
Do you think that going to war hurt your relationship even more? Do you think it had anything to do with it, any effect?
It didn't help. It didn't help. He was not, we had a dysfunctional family. So we didn't communicate, there was no communication. He was very extremely authoritarian. You do this, you know, it's my way or the highway, you do this, okay, I'll do it in 5. No, you do it now, this minute, because I say so. Not 5 minutes later. That's the way he was.
And in your book, you even mentioned how he froze your bank account. You had to have permission before you could withdraw your own army money.
Yep. That was just his way of controlling. He was also an extreme control freak who had to control every aspect of his family. And that was just the way he did. That was just for him. That was the way he did things. He had to control everything. I couldn't live with that. Never could.
Now looking back, if you hadn't gone to war, how differently do you think your life would have been? What were your goals, your dreams?
I'd have been a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to be. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer. I would have been a very good lawyer too, but who knows? You know, who knows how things could have been different? You know, it's like you can't go back and change things, so it's kind of a futile to speculate on what could have been. It's just, you don't waste any time thinking about it, because can't change it.
You also mentioned that you don't believe a word that comes from the Pentagon. Is that still true to this day?
Pretty much. I've never really heard anything they said that was true or right. There again, they spew out so many lies and so much misinformation and so much whipping always trying to whip the public into a frenzy over some issue or thing. You know, we got to have more troops here and more troops here, and you know, that's a long discussion. I do go into that in my book, but it's mainly just how they justify their budget. Okay. You know, they have a budget equal to all the other military spending on the entire face of the earth. And in order to justify that budget, you know, in order to have those extra 10 submarines, we've got to show them that there might be some hypothetical thing to justify it.
Okay. Do you think today's Iraq war is comparable to Vietnam, or even has the potential to be?
Oh, it was very comparable in the sense that it was based on a pack of lies, just like Vietnam was based on a pack of lies. I mean, they went in there on this wild goose chase for weapons of mass destruction, which they knew weren't there to begin with. So yeah, it was very comparable in that sense.
So you say you wrote this book for the younger generation. So what lessons do you want the younger generation to get out of the Vietnam War?
There again, in relating it to the Iraq War, the biggest difference